Hello Mabu Hi, and welcome back to another episode of my Salute House series, and oh boy, the wait is over, my loyal subscribers. In this video, I will be saluting one of the most beloved modern preschool cartoons ever made, Bluey. Honestly, one of the reasons I became interested in this show was because I kept seeing so many people obsessing over it, not just little kids, but also teenagers, parents. That immediately caught my attention because not every preschool cartoon creates that kind of universal love. I first saw Bluey in 2021, when I was 14 years old. Before the channel officially closed in Southeast Asia on October 1, 2021, Bluey aired there from August 2020 until September 2021, before many shows transitioned towards streaming platforms like Disney+. I also watched it together with my younger siblings and cousins, whose names I will not mention, privacy reasons, and that made the experience even more special because Bluey is the kind of show that works beautifully for family viewing. The past, present and future, and honestly, after watching it, I fully understood why so many people love this show. So we're about to start the salute, so no more fidgeting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! To know what's Bluey. Bluey is an Australian animated preschool series created by Joe Brum. It follows the everyday adventures of Bluey Heeler, a lovable and energetic 6-year-old, Blue Heeler puppy, and her younger sister Bingo, who is 4 years old. At first glance, it may look like a simple kids' cartoon, but the brilliance of the show lies in how it turns ordinary family life into meaningful, funny, and emotionally powerful storytelling. Simple things like playing in the backyard, going to the park, shopping, visiting grandparents, or pretending to run a restaurant somehow become unforgettable episodes. That is the genius of Bluey. At 14 in 2021, I wasn't the target demographic, yet sitting there, with younger siblings and cousins, the appeal was undeniable. It wasn't just bright colors and loud noises. It was a masterclass in domestic storytelling. Today, we see an obsession that spans from toddlers to adults. But to understand this ethically, we have to look past the hype. The professional merit of Bluey lies in its emotional intelligence. Unlike the toxic tropes of 2010's animation, which often relied on conflict for the sake of noise, Bluey focuses on creative play as a form of conflict resolution. It treats children with respect. It acknowledges that they have complex feelings about sharing, growing up, and even laws. For the adults, it provides a mirror to the exhaustion and beauty of parenting. It isn't just a show, it's a shared language for families. So let's head to the characters and the personalities. Bluey is creative, energetic, curious, and sometimes stubborn. She represents how children process the world through imagination and play. Bingo, her younger sister, is softer, sweeter, and more emotionally sensitive. She balances Bluey perfectly and often becomes the emotional heart of many episodes. Then we have their parents, Bandit and Chili, and honestly, this is one of the biggest reasons adults love the show. Bandit is one of the best cartoon dads ever written. He is funny, patient, playful, and genuinely involved in his children's lives. Definitely funny to me, when I watch it so much. Chili is calm, wise, caring, and realistic. She brings emotional balance and strong parenting guidance. Together, they show what healthy parenting can look like without feeling forced or unrealistic. That is somehow rare in children's television. Do you know why I like the show? What made me love Bluey is how natural everything feels. The humor is not loud or exaggerated. It feels real. The emotional moments are not dramatic. They feel honest. The family interactions feel believable. Watching it with my younger siblings and cousins made it even better because I could see how both kids and older viewers responded differently to the same scenes. The kids enjoyed the games and funny moments. Meanwhile, I appreciated the writing, the parenting lessons, and the emotional depth. That balance is incredibly hard to achieve. It is one of the few preschool cartoons where older viewers never feel like they are too old to watch it. Some of my favorite episodes include Camping, Sleep Time, Baby Race, The Creek, and Granddad. Camping teaches friendship and temporary connections. Sleepy Time is visually beautiful. Baby Race is one of the best parenting episodes ever made. The Creek reminds viewers about curiosity and nature, and Granddad beautifully explores family love and aging. These episodes prove that Bluey is not just entertainment, it is storytelling with genuine emotional intelligence. As a teenager watching it in 2021, I realized this show was teaching life lessons in a very subtle way: patience, family bonding, emotional understanding, and appreciating small moments. That is probably why adults love it so much. I believe the obsession we see from both kids and adults today stems from a collective desire for this kind of honesty. The show respects the emotional complexity of childhood, acknowledging that growing up is full of small, difficult lessons. At the same time, it validates the experiences of the adults in the room. It's a rare, balanced perspective that honors the family unit as a whole. So in conclusion, Bluey is far more than just a preschool cartoon. It is one of the smartest family-oriented animated shows of the modern era. It respects children, it respects parents, and it respects storytelling. I completely understand now why people of all ages are obsessed with it. If you have never watched Bluey, I highly recommend giving it a chance, especially with your family. Sometimes the simplest shows carry the deepest lessons, and if you already love Bluey, then honestly, you already know exactly what I mean. God bless to Joe Brum and his crew for this wonderful preschool show the world loves. And that's all for this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and feel free to comment below with your favorite Bluey episode, and why you love the show. Thank you so much for watching. Antonio now signs off. To God be the glory, always. Be safe in the power of Him, forever. Amen.